Hi, Candace.
Hi, Nancy. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing great. Thanks. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me on. I appreciate that.
Of course. So what is the Drive at Home initiative?
Well, it's this wonderful program that was started by the Allstate Foundation and the National Safety Council, and it's a great resource for parents who have new teen drivers in their family, like me. I have a stepson, Tyler, who is 17 years old, and he just got his permit. So as you can imagine, I'm very scared. My husband is very scared. Tyler is very scared. And so it's just, when you hear the statistics about car crashes being the #1 killer of teens, and knowing that that year after they get their license is the most dangerous time in their life, because that's when the crashes tend to happen. And you think these crashes are caused by them texting or being distracted by passengers in the car, but in reality it's just caused by them not having experience. They're caused by inexperience. So the Drive at Home program is encouraging parents to spend at least 30 minutes a week in the car with their kids. More, please, if you can, because what they really need is the experience, and to be able to have you there as a parent to help them and to guide them. I don't know if you remember, but it's very scary when you first start driving. It's, you know, you don't have that years of experience like we have had, where we just take things for granted and do things intuitively. It's all new to them, and they need you there. And the Allstate Foundation found out that more than half of the teens that they talked to wish that they had more time in the car with their parents. So this is something that teens want as well.
And what has your experience been like teaching your teen to drive?
It has been interesting. It's where you get in the car and you realize that they don't know the simple things that we take for granted. For example, I remember I was in the car with Tyler, and he was changing lanes, and he didn't look in his rearview mirror, you know, as he was changing lanes. And you realize that, oh my goodness, it's just because he doesn't have the experience, and he didn't know when he was trying to stop at a stop sign. He didn't know when to start braking, so he actually was kind of rolling through the stop sign, which could have led to a crash until we discussed it. And then because he was starting to get the experience with me, he was getting more experience on the road to be able to know when to start braking, and it was starting to feel more natural for him. Also, one of the things that we do is, you know, one day it started raining, and we took that as an opportunity because of the advice that was given on the driveathome.org website. And they said that, you know, when it starts raining, naturally you might go, wait a minute, I got a new driver, I'm not going to go out in the rain. But you need to take that opportunity when it rains to get in the car with your new driver and drive with them, because you want those first times that they are driving in the rain to be with you in the car, or to be with an experienced driver in the car and not with them being alone. You don't want them to be out and about alone when it rains for the first time and they have to drive themselves home with no experience driving in the rain before. So it's those high-risk situations that driveathome.org talks about and makes you think about, and things like that to get you through, you know, these first months of a brand new driver.
Absolutely. And are there any other things that parents can do to ensure that their kids become better drivers?
Yeah, but there's so many things that are listed on the driveathome.org website, but there's also a contract that you can print out that is an agreement between the teen and the parent. Tyler and I did it, and the teen just promises not to drive in rain until they have a certain amount of experience with the parent, not to drive with passengers in the back seat that can distract them until they have a certain amount of experience. Those things, there's also videos on the website that the teens can watch, all these things that will make the teen a better driver. The biggest thing that's going to make them a better driver is that experience with you in the car with them. You don't want them to get it alone. And Allstate Foundation also found out that 2/3 of parents wish that they had spent more time driving with their kids in high-risk situations. So it's just all about both the parent and the teen. We both want it. The statistics show it. So just getting out there and doing it and giving them that experience.
Well, thank you, Nancy, for taking time out of your busy schedule this morning. I really appreciate it.
Oh, it's good to talk to you. Thanks so much for having me on.
You too. Have a great afternoon.
You too. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.